one of the rally leaders got capped. It was the rally leader called the rally leader named Acura 11. Very nice account, very good account. Either a maxed account or a very great rally leader account. So I want you to learn from my mistakes as we get into this video, and I want to try to help you guys on some things. Now, you guys do know that this is my current account that you're seeing right there. That is my current account, as you guys already know. That account is bought and paid for, and it cost me about $7,000. And I've spent on it, investing in it, about $13,000. actually, so that they can obtain what they're actually looking for in large mobile without all of the unnecessary spending. Because no matter what account you get, whether you're getting a like that. And that's what my account looked like then. And that's when I had it on the sale for the market for $3,500. Had 8 million gems. Of course, you're gonna have stuff like that. Mana turf, my mana level, my actual mana truth was level 4. You can see right here. I did short, right there, level 4, which I knew would help the account sell. Other than that, it probably wouldn't have sold. So you see mana level 4 there. Now, here's my point, guys. Here's my point. My point is this. Let me go back to something else. All right. Go right here. My point is this, guys. All right, let me downsize this a little bit. I'll pause right there. This is on Liz accounts here, guys. I told y'all I'd show y'all Liz as well, so let me do that. One of the trusted ones also that I trust in, guys. There's her information. All right, so let me get to this and let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. All right, it's a little bit, you know, hopefully it's not too much lag because I'm streaming differently than I normally do. You know, I'm kind of like streaming the PC to the phone, so and recording from the phone. So hopefully the sound is okay and you know you guys can hear me. But hopefully my point is coming across real with a lot of hope I make sense to you guys basically. So here's the point I'm making right here, guys. All right. This is what I'm hoping to help. This is what I'm hoping to help somebody on. I know everybody has what they can spend at one time, right? Nobody has, most people like myself and others don't have, let's say, 15,000, 10,000, even 5,000, just sitting around waiting to just all at one time give to someone to have a large mobile account. For some of us, it's just not realistic. Now, for some of us, it is. And some of us may have it, but just we refuse to give it. I get that too. And then there's those that do have it. They have 50,000, 100,000. They have access to that, or they have it in available funds, you know, that they can go and buy an Emperor account or whatever account. They probably already have an Emperor account, you know. So here's my point. To get an account, as we just looked at, this right here, my old account. To get this account here to where it currently today will make sense and be effective, that means adding about 40 more blessed artifacts, adding about total stars of about 300 more, you know, and adding a total amount of levels of, say, 500 more, getting your champ accessories and your champ gear, artifacts, astrolites, getting those astrolites up to like level 12 and 15. It's not going to be worth it, guys. By the time you have spent another 25,000, by the time you spent that other 25,000, I would think to get all of this, to get this account to look like my current account, not only would take that additional 10 to 13,000, it would definitely take that, but it would take even more because the castle stars up here, as you see, are low. It has low castle stars. It has, I'm talking about just the work I would have to put in for these artifacts, man, are insane. I'm gonna go to, I have them even in there. I don't even have the artifacts in here, guys. I do not. Yeah, I don't even have the artifact. Yeah, I don't. No, I do not. I do not have the artifacts in there, guys. that's probably how bad it was. I think I may have another picture in there if I can show you. And I was communicating with him there about lids and things like that. Or there could have been some. No, I think that was the seller I was telling you guys. I apologize. I'll block that part out of there. I'll block it out when I go through it again. But let's get back to right here. All right, so here's the point I'm making, guys. I want to find an account. This account here is not bad. 4,700 is not a bad account. Those blast stats are similar to the blast stats that I have right now. They're very similar. My blast stats now are about 600, a little over 600. The range is about 580, the range, but the infantry is about 610, something like that, and then the cavalry is about 602, 3, or something like that. To be honest, I can show you guys better than I can tell you. Show you right now. I don't have a prisoner. Okay, I will do a scout to activate the fury. Show you guys. I don't have a prisoner though, so that's going to be a little different. So here is my what you call it here. Let's bring that down some. Let's go here and then go right here. Here are, now I probably don't have my, let me see if I got my, yeah, I got my talent set. Now here is my blast stats, guys. There's my blast stats right there. My blast stats right there. And that's the blast stats, infantry, there's the HP and things like that. So that's pretty good stats, guys. Those are pretty good stats. Those hit pretty good. That is definitely an above average. That's a very respectable rally lead. Definitely respectable rally lead stats. And I just got on some shady gear, guys. I don't have nothing on spectacular. I'm just wearing my camp gear that has the lowest, most that have the lowest gear, so the HP and stuff is right here. Now I could add another, I could make that easy 800 with that gear on. I don't have my best gear on. Put this on here. Let's do this just for HP and stuff. Just for HP. Thumbs out to that. You guys can see. And this here. As I said, I don't have a prisoner, so if I had a prisoner, it would be for that 450 would be 480. And then I do have altar. I think I still have altar. So if I added also an attack boost, I can take that 450 that would be 480 with a hero or prisoner, and I can add 50% to that, and I'm well into the 520, something like that. All right, here's my point, guys. Here's my point. My point is this. I don't want to miss the point. Let's look at this. What we got here? And then it depends on also how I jewel it. I don't have some things jeweled. I got this piece here jeweled with infantry instead of cavalry or something. So it depends on how you jewel it as well, what kind of stats you actually want to have in there. I do something like this here, like this. That one's 50% cavalry. This one's 55% cavalry. If I go something right here, I do this, I can do like that. And I can go back over here and we can see something different. 1130 high range, 1234, something like that. That's a little different. That's a different way of doing it. I could also go here and add like this guy here. I could add this guy here and make it a little bit more different. Now we're looking at 1278. You guys can see that. Almost 1,300 infantry and cavalry, guys. By just another month of adding artifacts, well, I would say longer than that, honestly, because that's a lot of artifacts. 25% is a lot more. But that is very close to 1,300 guys. And then the range almost at 850. So that's really, really close, guys. That's really, really close. The infantry max HP, all of them over 800 except range. Close to range is close there too. So that is pretty decent, guys. With that gear, I'm at army attack of still 650. I mean, 83, almost 400 army attack. If I had a hero, that army attack would still be 4. And then if I had if I add some, so I guess that's gonna be like that anyway. And I'm sure I got ultra boost on as well. I'm sure I got an ultra boost. I think I got a day left. So my point is going to be this, guys. Here's my point. Yeah, I got a day left. Definitely working on mana troop level 5 too. So here's my point, guys, that I'm talking about here. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is what I suggest, guys. Honestly, I suggest this. Here's where I'm at. And I'll downsize that a little bit more so you guys can see. All right. Well, I don't think it's gonna go any better than that anyway. But here's my point. Like I said, I know there's different layers, different tiers. Everybody has their respective level of comfortability in Lords Mobile, where they're cool at. Some people just love the game. The game is really the animations, the graphics, the overall scheme of the game. You know, the environment is really cool. Some people just like that. That's cool. They're not bothered by the financial burden or the financial responsibility or the financial pressures of Lords Mobile. It just doesn't stress them out. But then there's people like right above them that are pay to play, but they're not really pay to play. They don't spend a hell of a lot of money on Lords Mobile. They spend maybe $100 a month. They may spend $50 a month. They may spend $300, $400, $500 a month. Well, 500, 3, 4, 5 is kind of like really spending on Lords Mobile, because that still equals out to about $6,000, $7,000 a year, you know? So not necessarily though. So people that spend $100, $200 a month, that's kind of like, you know, just, you know, getting little nice things. You know, you might get army skins or leader skins and castle skins, and, you know, just slowly building up your account, and constantly and more you'll lag behind of what's current, what's relevant today, and then what used to be. And so I'm not really talking to those people either, because they're just doing it as they can. They eventually they're not free to play, they're pay to play, but we're all on a budget, but they're pay to play more on just a, you know, casually spending on the game, you know, not aggressive spending, not overspending, not, you know, going into any type of financial you know, financial crisis because of the game, like I have, and sometimes still do, honestly. So I'm not talking to them. The people I'm talking to is probably people like myself that aspire to be rally leads, that have rally leader accounts, or that wants a rally leader account. I'm trying to encourage somebody and educate somebody to take a different perspective of Lords Mobile, and I really don't want to use here's account right here, guys, for $3,000. Let's look at this. I think this is a better example, because that's not super hella expensive, right? And you can buy it on installments. With their installments, you get 5% after you make your down payment. After you pay about half of your $3,000 for that account, which is $1,500. Sometimes Liz and other middlemen will let you pay, say, $1,200, and then they secures the account for you. Well, actually, half of it, once you pay half or about half, then they let you have half of the logins. That means they'll give you a portion to where you're able to log in and utilize and play the game and all of that. And then there's some people who they do that. They get the half of the logins, and then the next month when it's time to pay their first payment with the 5%, they figure out that's not the account for them, and so they put it back on the market for whatever reason, or they just feel like they can't afford it. Something happens and they just give your account back, or it's taken back, whatever it might be. Accounts recycle back on the market all the time. Well, not all the time, but they do. So my point is this. That's not a lot, right? Now, I get it too. Some people do not have $1,500, $1,200 laying around, but some people can save to that. The thing about it is you're going to want to ask yourself, what level of gaming will you or do you want to be at? Are you trying to be what kind of rally leader, or what kind of account do you want? So let's take a look at an account like this, and let's see if this could be the account that somebody could actually want to have as their main account, as a rally leader account. Let's take a look at it. All right, the gear looks great. Got a champion sword of astrolites of 11, got a champion hymn of 12, got a plate, fire plate at 15 maxed, and got some 13 boost there. It's got some mixed gloves 15, got a 14 polar ring, and then a faith of 4 and 5. I think that's great. That is really nice, guys. That stands out. Now, here's where we circle back around to the beginning of what I see as a problem, and what inspired me and promoted me, pushed me to really make this video. The astrolites in this account here. 50 blessed, 1,000 levels, 580 total stars. That's where your power is going to come from. The actual bulk of your stats. Now, just having a player just working on their artifacts and increasing their stats, their attack stats and their HP and all of that, that will help. That is great. That's the main portion of having an account, because everybody can't have astrolites level 15 of everything, and they can't have mana troop power level 4, 5, and 6 on their troops, and they can't have all the 11 3K heroes. Everybody can't get that. So everybody's trying to get what they can, and that's why I'm trying to show the audience and large mobile players and everybody in the community the better way to get stuff. Just do it smart. Do it with the patience, and stop spending that to where it's not going to matter, right? So let's look at this. That's why I've reached a resolution on my very own account. I've come to the conclusion where I've gotten this account up to so great. It is amazing now compared to what it was. The account is really amazing now, guys. It's really, I'm really happy with it. It's paid off. It's way better than my other account was. To get my other account to where this is right now, man, I mean, to get my old account to where this is, guys, to get it right here, to get it to this, to get the artifacts to this, to get the gear to this, to get the castle stars to this, castle skins to this, to get the heroes to this, I would have never got the 11K heroes, because I don't believe in spending that much money for just a hero. I wouldn't have never done it. So to get that account to this, it wouldn't have happened, guys. It wouldn't have happened. I'd already exhausted myself. I'd already been exhausted and got done with it. I was just done with that. And I wanted to be a rally leader. I wanted to be an effective rally leader, a big rally leader. I didn't want to be just somebody that every rally you hit is a noodle. I didn't want to just be hitting people with 1,000 blasts or 1,100 blasts. It just is very ineffective, guys. And with the way IGG keeps adding and increasing stats and things like that, it's becoming even more and more difficult to for rally leaders to actually be effective against getting the burns and walkbacks and things. So it just wasn't gonna happen. And like I said, I'd already spent over 100,000 on the game at that point, 75,000 in just that last 2.5 years. So to get it to this point here, I would have probably spent, man, I'd already spent 75. I would have probably spent another 100, at least another 100, guys, at least another 100, right? At least another 100. It was just bad, guys. It was just bad. And so what I'm saying is, the person who had this account before me, like I said, I'm already 20 into this account from purchasing packs, from purchasing the account and purchasing packs. And the person that had it before me, whoever the original owner was, they already spent a couple of 100,000, maybe 3, with all the astrolites, with all the artifacts that they had, with all of the gear and castle skins and all the heroes, the familiars. They were already well in over a few 100,000, guys, period. I mean, an easy few 100,000. 3, I'm thinking 3 minimum, and so I just come along and put 20 in it, 6 to get it, 13 in packs to get it where it's at now. So now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, to get my account now to where it will look like an account like, let's say I'm at a 1,600 blast now. I'm at 600. I'm at 600 base stats. This is out of range here. This is awesome, but it's out of range. It's for 20K basically. Got the 311K heroes. Honestly, I think it's got 2 level 15s, 3 level 14s, 3 level 13s, 5 level 12, 23 mythic camp pieces. That's really a beast. The blast is over 1,800. That is like, when you got a blast of 1,800 in Lords of Mobile, most of the rallies you do will get walkbacks and burns, because that's like upper tier. That's like up there with the absolute best of Lords Mobile. The highest blast right now are only 2,000, guys. 2,000 plus a few. They're not at 2,100, and I'm not including army attack. I'm just saying the blast in its general, just the infantry blast or a cavalry blast or a range blast. So they're at about 2,000, 2020, 2030, something like that, but that's changing every day as IGG continues to add artifacts, and as IGG Lords Mobile continues to add leader skins with that little point here and there, army skins with a little point here and there, as IGG continues to add castle skins from infantry or whatever, those are more points. So it's gonna more and more, that infantry and that cavalry and that range, those blasts are gonna go from barely over 2,000 to 2,100, and that won't be too long at all. That probably be before the end of the year, guys. Honestly, the top max blast in IGG and Lords Mobile will be at 2,100 at the end of the year. So you buying an account with a blast of 1,800 currently is great. That would you up there with the best. You have attained, you've arrived, you're on the top of the game in Lords Mobile. That is unfortunately not the rest of the IGG community. The rest of the community is like, let me see, what's this blast here? Let's look at this blast right here, guys. Let's look at this blast. So here, let's just do this. This is different though. All right, let's enlarge it. Let's look at this guy's blast. He has a 1451 blast, similar to the blast I had when I got rid of my account. Damn near looks like my account, but no, it's not. My old account. So, put this right here. All right. Look at that blast. 1451, 1323, 1270 calf. That's, that's the kind of blast my account almost had when I bought this one account that I have now. It was all like 1400. So the price on this account here is, what was it, 3000? Would I recommend somebody spending $2,000, $3,000 on this account? Would I recommend something like that? I would not. Honestly, I wouldn't, because it depends. What are you looking for? Are you looking just for an account to fill rallies, or an account that looks pretty decent? Are you looking for an account just to have a nice account? When I returned to large mobile, I was really just looking for an account just to get back into the game. I knew it had to be better than the account I just sold. I knew that automatically. And so I knew it had to have like some mana. So at least mana level 2, right? Power 2. And I knew it had to be full champion. I knew it had to be better than what I just had. I had just sold my account for 3000, so I knew the account I was going to buy had to be better than that, right? So now, when I returned to log, would I buy something like this? No. I wouldn't. It has better blast than my account has, and it had the base stats are about the same, I guess, from my last base stats. But I wouldn't buy it because of the work that it needs. That's where I'm at, guys. And if you have an account like this and you're constantly spending, say, $300, $500 a month on an account like this, you should stop. Just don't do it. Because to get these type of stats here, unless you're an aggressive spender, unless you're financially capable of in the next 3 months spending about 10,000, which that hurts, I wouldn't recommend that either, because that's just going backwards. So the only solution is just whatever you have, try to maintain it by doing maintenance. Like me, mainly what I'm doing now, I'm doing little upgrades, little ones. I'm still wasting money because I got that dang I did this thing here, man. Let me show you. I felt like I wasted $100 a day. I went in here and did this here, and I went and got this stuff here. And I got all of this stuff here, and I ended up getting, of course, I got this here, which this is only 5 of those, right? It's not worth anything. But I ended up getting, what did I end up getting? I ended up getting this here, guys. That was the main thing I wanted to do here, is to get the new artifact for infantry, right? So that's why I ended up doing that. And that was like, I probably spent about $100 that I really felt didn't have to, but I went ahead and did it. Because my goal is, from right now, my goal is basically, what I want to do is, I know what I need to do. It's like, in order for me to have my current account, to have the stats where they're the stats that are going to accomplish my goal. What's my goal? I want to be that rally leader that, I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10 I get the black burn and the walk back. I want to say something like at least 6 or 7 times I can be that go-to guy. I can be that rescue rally leader, or I can just be that successful rally leader that packs that kind of a punch. You know what I'm saying? So, but what am I going to need for that? What do I need for that? I need I need blast stats, and like I said, it's just not about having the blast stats, right? I mean, it is, but it's other things are included too. Mana true power is included. Heroes are included. Like if you got the 311Ks, that adds an additional HP and army attack to your blast. So, like me with my 11Ks, when you look at the 11K hero, let's go to it. Pick up a little goodie there. Here, let's go to the 11K hero, guys. All right, let's look at the stat. When I send this leader out into a march, when you looked at my army max HP, that was like at one point when I had on all certain equipment, mixed equipment, it was at like a 906 or something. 13 here, 13 here, 4 here. I don't like the Astrolight. Automatically, the Astrolights look a little bad on the gear. The gear needs to be leveled. This cavalry, his range is looking good. That looks pretty good. He has the boots down there for range that are real low. And then his cavalry is looking, that looks pretty all right. It look all right. It's cool. His cavalry is his least best set because of the rowdies being as low as they are and the sword being as low as they are. Nice polar ring too, but that's at 1662. So that's pretty cool, guys. So that's good. He must have some good artifacts. I didn't see that at first, but let me look again. 112 and 1525 levels. That don't seem like the artifacts will produce those kind of stats. So where is he getting them kind of stats from? What's his castle? He got 280 castle stars, which that's definitely helps with his stats. But there needs to be something else that's contributing to his high level of blast that I don't see, because his artifacts are not that very high, unless he just has the type of artifacts that are leveled up. Must be the real good ones. That's the only thing I can think of. Base stats are great too. 10K. Would I buy an account like this for 10K? For 10K? No, I wouldn't buy an account like that for 10K, guys. No 311Ks. I would need something better out of his gear, guys. I would need more levels out of his gear. Honestly, that gear needs, his gear needs more help. It's cool, it's good, but there's just many more astrolites that are needed. So this is my point. If I bought an account like this, guys, I would never have 311Ks. That would be one thing. I would be spending on Mana True Power level 2. My blast is really nice. I know the blast is nice, but I still will be spending on artifacts, and I would be spending a ton on astrolites. And astrolites and artifacts are very difficult, guys. So would I want to buy something like that for 10,000 with me knowing I would have to spend another 10,000 to get the astrolites right and to get the artifacts right? And like I said, it hits good as far as the let me check this. It hits good as far as the blast. That's really good blast. It has better blast than mine, guys. It really does. But I just don't think it's worth that price because it lacks some things. So what I'm basically telling you is that you need to look at what does the account need and what do I anticipate having to do and spend to get it to where I want it and what I need so that it can do and perform to the level of gaming that I want. So that's what you got to look at. Don't buy an account just because you see, let me give you an example, because you see a price tag. Let's go back up to some other ones. You see a price tag of $5,000. You see it's got blast, you got base stats of 600. You see it's got blast stats of almost 1,600, 15 to 1,600. That is perfect. That's cool. That's good. That's good. But keep in mind, that's below average right now. That's those are good blasts. Those are good base stats. They're really good, guys. But don't lose focus, because you need to know where Large Mobile is going and what do I actually want. If you've never had an account like that, then you're cool with having an account like that will, have those kind of stats. You're not used to that. But once you get it, and then you realize, hey, 1,500, 1,600 blast stats, they're not the best stats, to be a rally leader as far as a main rally leader or a champion rally leader. They're kind of like, they're good. You're going to get some success, but you're not going to get the kind of success that you want. You got to keep that type of stuff in mind. It has good blessed and good artifacts. The levels are a little low at 1278. That's pretty low, guys. It's low compared to the blessed. I don't really know what kind of astrolites he actually even has in here, guys. but there are some good ones. There's some good ones. I mean, in all fairness. But the point I'm making, guys, is that uh, I'm still a little sick. Going back to work tomorrow, though, should be much better then too. But the point I'm making is, guys, is that when I return back to Lords Mobile, would I buy an account like this? I look at the blast, I look at the troop mana power, I look at the base level. I don't really trip on base level, guys, to be honest. That comes into play when you don't have a leader and they're rallying you. That's when that becomes like a problem, which is going to happen. It really don't matter if you get your leader capped. You can have a base might of 700. People are still going to hit you. They're still going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. Whether I get capped or walk back or whatever, you're going to get hit. So that's not the factor. I don't buy an account based off base mice, even though that's a part of the overall pricing of that account. I don't really buy it for that reason. I buy it for how many artifacts it's going to have, how many astrolites it has, and what kind of blast does it have. And I also look at have they worked on mana true power. That's what I'm looking for, because I want it to be relevant, and I want it to be something I can immediately go into the game and just take off like a car. I don't want to buy a car that don't work. I don't want to buy a car that does not run good. When I buy a car, I want it to be able to get me around from point A to Z as humanly expected as possible, or as mechanically expected as possible, should I say. So account like this, I'm not saying that's a bad count at all. That is really a nice count, guys. It's really a nice count. It has pretty good gear. It's got a lot of things going for it, but for 5100, that's not bad. That's not bad. But as I said, when you get into the game and you start playing with it, and then you realize its limitations. It don't have 311Ks. You do need some more astrolites. You need some more artifacts. You need when you get to figuring out the things you need on the account, then you're like, man, it ain't hitting as hard. When you start looking at your other rally leaders in your guild that have that 17 blast, that have that 1800 blast, the rally leaders that have 1700 blast, 1800 blast, 1900 blast, then you're going to be like, man, I need to get my artifacts up. I need to get my astrolites up. And now there you are again, you're looking to spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 more. So now you're going to spend $7,000 more on top of the $5,000 you spent. So you're back into a situation similar to what I found myself in when I purchased my account. But I want to, in all fairness, like I said to myself and others, everybody doesn't have, like I said, everyone don't have 12,000, 6,000, 20,000 just sitting right there to go off and purchase these accounts that cost $21,000. Everybody just don't have that kind of money sitting around to buy the accounts that's current and the top tier accounts in Lords Mobile. We just don't have it, man. I get it. So with that in mind, I understand that. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get people to, when they do buy an account, I'm trying to get people to basically look at what they're going to have to do to keep the account relevant and maintain the account. So that's what I'm really trying to tell you guys and get across to you guys. If you have an account right now that has a blast of say 1,300, and you know you're spending about $300 to $500 a month on your account just to try to slowly get the stats up, I would tell a person you need to recalculate, step back, rethink some things, rethink some financial strategies or some spending habits and on Lords Mobile, and be like, okay, I need to just pause and just mainly spend right now on maintaining troops for warring and things like that, and just the overall cost of maintenance, and then be looking in the future to sell my current account and use those funds with maybe some other funds and get the account that I really would like to have without having to spend $15,000 more on my current account that I do have to make it look like the account I want. So the point I'm making is this. Here's what I'm talking about, guys. Let's look at this account right here. It has all these wonderful things about it, right? This is like the best, right? How much have this guy paid on this account? This person, man, woman, whoever they are, they have spent, I would say they've spent, oh my goodness, that's just amazing count. They got those perfect blast stats, guys. Those are like Emperor blast stats, maxed account blast stats. That's maxed account stats, guys. Period. Let's look at the gear and stuff. This is maxed account type stuff. This person, look at that. All right, so this one here, all of his face are 14 and the rest of his gear is 15. That's beautiful, guys. Them are great. That's what you want. It's what all rally leaders, real rally leaders that are who have high expectations, who are very competitive gamers, you know, they want those kind of stats, those kind of gear. Let's look at the rest of this gear, guys. Let's look at the rest of this gear. Got some gear here he's got on here. Look at this one. All right, this is his mixed gear here. This is probably his, or it could be his 1630. I don't think that's his blast. I think this is mix. I'm not sure. Let's look at the next one. Yeah, this is his mixed gear, guys. This is mixed. You guys see that? It's a mixed gear, if you ask me. See, I got some champ pieces that need some astrolites in them. And he has this set over here, which is his blast right here. Where his blast is at here. Let's look at that. 1854 blast. Oh, that's killer gear. The gear is beautiful. The accessories could use some leveling up, but the stats are great, guys. 1854. Then we got 1852. Still need some work on the accessories and the legs there. And then you have 1876 calf. Those rowdy 15s, all level 15, are immaculate. That's perfect. That sword is 6, because some things that he just didn't work on, just didn't do. Which is understandable after you spend so much. How much do you guys think an account like this has spent? I mean, how much do you think an account like this has spent? Huh? What do you think this account has spent, guys? I would say an account like this, whoever spent on this account has spent, oh my god, look at all those level 12 gold, maxed out artifacts, guys. That's crazy, man. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, guys. Is that worth 20K? Oh, hell yeah. To have spent 20,000, I already spent that. And to be on the top of large mobile, on the top rally leagues, now they don't guarantee you an Emperor piece or piece of Emperor gear or any of that stuff, but it gives you that you can play at the highest levels of large mobile, especially PvP, player versus player, rally league. So how much do you think this person has spent on that account? We know that's well over 400K, guys. That's well over 400K there. For you to have an opportunity to buy that account for 20,000 is crazy if you're in pocket, if you have that kind of funds. But the point of the matter is, everybody don't. Of course, I don't have it, you know. But would I love to have an account like that? Of course I would, all day, every day. I want to play on that level. I want to hit people like that. I'd be more than happy to hit people all day like that. But the point of the matter is that that's not, even though that I would love to have something like that, that's not my realistic goal. My realistic goal is to have, I really want an account that has something like I said, I want that one to be like 17 minimum, 1700 blast, 1800 is where I'm really cool at. Once I get 1800 blasts, I know I'm up there. And I don't want to do it by going off and spending like I have now another, say, 8,000 to get my blast from 16 to 18. I don't want to go spend another 8,000. Uh, so what's the solution? Okay, well, I can definitely sell this account and buy another one. But now I'm back to making monthly payments. Do I want to do that? Do I want to be in debt every month again for another 4 or 6 months or whatever? On top of that, with an extra 5% every month. Do I want to do something like that? Not really, no. Am I in pocket to do something like that? Do I have the finances currently to do that? No, I don't. Uh, but I can wait and save, right? But then as I wait and save, Lost Mobile is also, you know, doing more updates and things like the most effective rally leaders are hitting at about 17 Currently, my infantry blast is 1567. What am I missing? I got Fury on. Put on infantry gear, right? Got this infantry gear. What am I missing? Do I have? We got forts and stuff. No, we don't have the forts, guys. So I don't have forts and stuff. So I don't have the forts, guys. So I don't have forts and base and all of that stuff. Okay. So I do, but I don't have it in the, they're not showing up. What's going on here, man? What's the dilly? Infantry, right? Yes, it's a D. Do I have range in this? Nope, I got infantry fuels in there. All right. Yeah, I got my going. It says 1567, and that's not right. I don't think that's right, guys. Either so we just moved to a kingdom, but and I know I got the stats, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Let me check, guys. Let me check. Infantry in this, yup. Let's see. Should be at 16, guys. 16 something. 1567. Not cavalry. Cavalry is, I think, lower than infantry. I'm not sure. I think it's higher up. Let's see here. I know I got an infantry piece right in here instead of cavalry. So that's 20% cavalry. I could add to this. Let's see here. Cavalry's at 1500. Yes, I got Fury on. Yeah, I got Fury on. I don't know what's going on here. I think it's got something to do with IGG. But my blasts are not right. Because my blasts are not there. They're 1600. So something's, I don't know what the game is doing right now. Oh, one range. So something's going on where something's not clicking here. I think I got infantry pieces in here, in there. But yeah, I got infantry in both of my cups. So the stats are not going to be as high as there, but they're still 1509. So what is going on? That's too low, guys. That ain't right. I've been 1500 a long time ago. I don't know what the game is doing, guys, but it's not applying my stats. And like I said, we do have the forts and stuff. We got all of those. It's like it's not applying my Fury is what it's like. Like my Fury is not being applied. Let me pause. Do something. Let me start. What's going on here? Because that is not correct at all, guys. I wonder, does IGG make mistakes like that when you're actually doing a rally or a march or something? Would your stats not refresh or be your real-time stats when you're doing a rally? That would really be crazy. And I don't put it past IGG because I know that they fail on a lot of levels. But that was wrong there, guys. That was real wrong. Gave me 1500 blast. And we just looked at the last video. Unfortunately, I can't use YouTube while I'm streaming like this because it just will buffer, guys. So that ain't gonna work. But it's not applying my Fury, guys. That's the only reason I can think of. It's not applying Fury. I think it's applying the forts and stuff, but it's definitely not applying something because it's got my blast stats at 1500. You guys know from the last video overview I did, it was at 16. So what the hell this is about? But have you guys ever experienced something like this? Makes no sense, man. As you can see, my computer takes a long time to load, man. It's 3:42, man. I've been on this video for almost 2 hours, guys. Just talking about Lois Mobile. Look at this, why that's doing that. More count. Okay, there. I think I'm going. This has two of the 11Ks here with 4,300. Last stats of 1470, guys. That's a nice looking account there, guys. Mana level 2. Blast of 1470, 1341, 1465. Two of the 11K heroes. That's nice, guys. That's really nice. I'm not gonna lie, that's nice. What are the levels? It's got the artifacts. The artifacts are low. They're similar to my last artifacts. The base stats are they're okay. They're mediocre. They're low. They're all right. Kind of like one. You want to have. Like I said, I don't trip on base stats, but they're kind of low. Pretty good champ gear, guys. It's a nice account. Pretty good. It could be better, but that's not too bad. Not too bad, guys. 13. Kind of low, but it's not too bad. Let's look at what this blast is saying here. What kind of gear look like here? 1,400 or something. See that? 1,400, 49. Cavalry. There's infantry. That's cavalry. That is range. And then that one, the bottom is infantry. Like that's pretty nice. It's some nice gear. You really want your champion gear and your non-champion gear Astralites to be like level. I would say level. I would honestly say like level. It keep in mind, artifacts are the main thing. I get that. The other things like your tempering and astralites on your gear is really cosmetic, to be honest, guys. The focal point is really the stats. You know, that's what it's all about. But nonetheless, still you want gear that's going to be 1509 range. This game tripping, guys. Something's going on. Range is 1509. That's not possible. That's not right. There ain't nothing I'm doing. I got my talent set right. Put on mixed talents here, guys. Put a mixed gear. Right, such like this. 1157 and 1303. 804. 459. 804. Army max HP. With this gear. $835. Guys, wasn't I just at like 906? Was that when I put on the mint? Oops. Yeah, I was at 906. Maybe I'm tripping, guys. I know I'm not tripping, though. No, I'm not tripping. No, I'm not tripping. Let me do this right quick. Go to Calvary. Get my gear. Put on Calvary. See what it is. Then I'm going to change the state to the from 1569. 1569. It wasn't even at 1569 last time when we did it, guys. Did y'all notice that? It wasn't at 1569. Calvary HP 866. 1569. If I put on this thing here, which I don't use, honestly, I don't use this, turns it into 1605. Go to my range. I put on range. It's exhausting, guys. This is suspect. I don't know what the hell going on here, wasting gems with this stuff. Because IGG, get that stuff together. 1509 range. Possible, guys. Not possible, guys. And I do know I got infantry jewels in here, so that's probably right, because I got infantry here, and infantry here. I got cavalry here, 5% range. So I don't have range in here. I could put that. I could make that 40. So that could be right. That's probably right, guys. I'm tripping. But I need to change all of these two here, and put 80% range in there. So that's probably right. I'm tripping. But my infantry, what's the deal with that? What's the deal here? It's raining outside. All right. Well, here's infantry here, and it's showing 1567. It didn't do that last time, guys. It showed like 1505 or something. So IGG was tripping, guys. IGG was tripping, man. I hope it doesn't do that in real-time gaming, man. Honestly, I really do. I hope it doesn't do that. I hope the counts that I hope it was not doing that in real gaming time. That's crazy, man. And then everything does have infantry in it. So the only thing that could make this better is because it should be a 16, guys. I think I said if I take out some army attack jewels, such as where's army attack jewel at? Got one here. I take that out, that's 10%. If I take this one out, that's another 10% of range attack. Blast. It would just change the numbers of the blast, because I'm still getting that 10%. Because it's what is this? This is HP. This is HP. This ain't attack. So this is just HP. If I take out that 10 there and 10 the other one, and then take out I don't think any other ones have. There's 20% there that I could take out, and then that would make that 1587 that I can add to that blaster. 1587, almost 16. So that's just 2 right there that I would have to take out. If I did something like this, you guys already know. Where is it at? One of them take something out of something. This one adds 6 or something like that. Well, now I can get, what else can I put in here? I could put an infantry, I could put a 10% jewel here, infantry jewel, and my own infantry? I'm on range, right? I'm on infantry. So I could put a 10 and a 10 here, so 20% there. So that's a total of 20 here, and then 10 here. So that's 30. That's 30% more that I can make that, which would make it now 30% more makes it 1600, guys. Over 1600. If I added a jewel here, and if I added some more stuff here, take out the champion HP and put a 10% infantry attack there, and then take out the champion here and add it. So it was 1600. That's cool. So that's it, man. That's what let's talk about, and hope you guys are doing great. and I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out with me today.